Hey, what's up? Thank you. Aurora. This film is good. This movie is good, guys. I'm watching a new trailer. It is actually good. Hi. I'm watching an action movie here, man. It's fantastic. Oh, welcome. Welcome, my friend Karashi Hamza. Welcome. How are you doing today? I'm doing good, man. How are you? You restarted. Yeah, I restarted. Yeah, guys, you guys left me, but I'm actually focusing on this movie, Rebel Ridge. It's crazy, man. It's talking about police and the community and all of that. It makes sense. Where is your cup? My cup is gone, man. I am bald headed today. Do you like me without the cup or you like me with the cup? How is the movie? The movie is fantastic, actually. The movie is fantastic. It's actually, I think this movie is supposed to be on, it's supposed to be in theater. You know what I mean, in the cinema, but they just drop it on in Netflix. But this is the kind of movie that I would like to. I would have watched, go to the cinema and watch it in the cinema. Go Gurajo.t. Yeah, they will download it and they will upload it on that. I mean, very soon. I think the movie was dropped last night. Was released last night. The name of the movie is Rebel Ridge. Rebel Ridge. Rebel. Yeah, Ridge. I guess DG. Yeah. The police are effing with that dude. The police are effing with him. And yeah, yes, that's the title of the movie. I mean, the movie is kind of like you can consider it actually realistic with everything that is happening right now. The way the way people, like, you know what I mean, people get involved in the police cases. Even me myself here in Chicago, I got involved with the police, and and you go to the lawyer, like, they leave you, the system work together. You go to the lawyer and complain about the police, and then the lawyer tell you that, okay, they're not gonna do nothing because the lawyers are also scared of the police, and the judge, like, they work together. Here in Chicago, it's like that. The police, the judge, and the lawyers, all of them work together. No lawyer can be successful if he's against the system, and no court system can be successful if they against the police. They work together. So that's what this movie is all about. It's just they're gonna press this guy until he no longer can take it no more, and then he's gonna go against the system. But this movie resembles actually to the true event that was happening. Remember the Eric Garner in California, who, what I mean, he got fired from the police. He used to be a police officer. He's actually a veteran and a police officer, and then he complained about the misbehavior in the police department, and then he got fired, and then later on decided to go hunt the family of the police. Yeah, so that's the kind of movie. Yeah, guys.
The system. The system is working together. This movie is crazy, guys. I like it. What's up, Henny? How you doing? How is your morning? What's up, guys? How are you guys doing? I'm watching Rebel Ridge, man, on Netflix right now. This movie is crazy, man. Ah, bro. Do you like what from South Africa? Oh, are you from South Africa? Yeah, I don't know. What's that? Is that a rugby team? I think South Africa is good in rugby, right?
Yeah, I like them. I think they're good. I think they're good. Yeah. Are you a big fan? Ah, yeah, man. South Africa, man. You're the second South African. Son of Soweto is also a South African, but he live in UK though. What you doing in South Africa? You work or you just chilling? Hello, Corn man. What's up, man? What's happening, my friend? How is Finland? How is Finland? You enjoying your day in Finland or no? As you can see today, I decided to just jump on Netflix and watch this movie. Crazy movie. It's a thriller. What time is it right now in your country? Yes, big fan watching them tomorrow at Cape Town Stadium. Who are they playing against? Who are they playing again? Are they playing again some good team? Like I think Australia and New Zealand are good too. When it comes to rugby, New Zealand is one of the best team around, and you have also Ireland and France. The All Black. Oh yeah, the All Black, the New Zealand. Yeah, New Zealand. The last World Cup, the final of the last World Cup was between New Zealand and South Africa, right? All Black, the All Black. South Africa. South Africa 4 World Cup and New Zealand 3. Okay, so South Africa is the best team, best rugby team in the world, and then New Zealand is the second, I guess. After that, maybe Australia or France or Ireland. I don't know. I think in Africa, only South Africa play rugby, man. No other African team, no other African countries are actually big fan of rugby. Yeah, New Zealand is good. I like their spiritual dance before the match. You know, service invoice. What? Are you from Johannesburg or you from Cape Town? Those are the two the two cities in South Africa that I know of. Johannesburg, Cape Town, and Pretoria, and Port, something like that. Or your Cape Town. Which one is better though? Johannesburg, Johannesburg or Cape Town? Cape Town is Johannesburg is dirty. Wow, wow, wow. Hamza Warsi. What's up, Hamza? What's up, my friend from Pakistan? Are you enjoying your life in Pakistan or no? Oh yeah, I'm too old, man. How about you? Keep it private though. I want people to know. I want people to know, man. True, man. Blessed Friday, man. Blessed Friday, man. What's happening, my friend? How are you doing today? How are you doing? As you can see, I'm here watching that movie, man. How is Nigeria, man? You guys feeling good? Everybody in Nigeria is just struggling. That's what I feel like. People are telling me that the economy is bad now. Isn't it though? Like when the economy is bad, is the best time for you to get rich. Like if you have a little bit of money, you can buy some stuff in, you know, some cheaper stuff that you can sell later. Wow, what is happening in Nigeria right now? I think what is happening is that you have incompetent leaders, man. You have a bunch of old people who don't know how to lead a country, who don't have a gut, actually. You have to have a gut to lead a country, man. Be first. Wow, that's terrible. It's gonna be a disaster for the whole African continent if Nigeria fell. Because majority, you have a lot of unlimited immigrations. Um, and you have also petty crime. Oh, okay. Yeah. What I was saying was that like if things are bad, I think this is the best time to invest, right? Like right now, everybody is just trying to get by and think it's stuff. If you have a little bit of money, you can start buying things. Everybody want to sell them cheap. You buy them and then you can conserve them, buy them and put them aside until things get better, and then you can sell them. That's how you make a lot of money. Let's see. Faris, what's up, man? أخبارك عامل إيه يا حبيبي? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm just chilling here. I'm just sitting here and chilling and watching a movie. Uh, a new movie on Netflix. It's called Rebel Ridge. Is it Rebel Ridge? Where are you now, Faris? It's been a while, man. I'm busy with school right now. Oh yeah, school is back. So, um, what are you doing in school right now? What are you trying to become? You told me you wanted to become a lawyer. So, but when are you when are you gonna get your high school degree? When is your graduation? Are you close to graduate? Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. You still in Damam? Is that Damam? You call it Damam? Okay. Wow. Is Damam as big as Mecca and Medina? I just wanted to swing by and say hi. Thank you very much. Thank you, man. I enjoy your reading, and yeah, let's do it, man. Oh, welcome back, man. Where you been, my friend? Were you eating? Your fan went off. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's finally operational. So he got a deal, right? Okay. All right. Yeah, he's lucky. But the government decided to let him do it. Dangote is not to be underestimated.
What's sun? Why don't we just wherever you want? Sun, because it's now that this is a food. Okay. What can I get you? Well, pretty much. I did well. You know, still got some unpacking to do and organizing. Yeah. You know, because this place is so much smaller. Oh. And I gotta.
Yeah, everybody's going and everybody's coming back. Welcome back. Were you able to see it? You find the movie?
I got it. Did you share that? I'm about to. Okay. So, what? How? You said there's a lot of stuff like your
Oh
baby.
my, oh my, my baby girl. Oh my goodness, she's been so much, you know, spectrum, that particular spectrum. Children don't communicate very well, they're not socially, they don't have social skills, and they don't develop social skills very well.
For her,
So,
you mean that you said that particular
the spectrum, yeah, it's very
Yeah,
difficult
nothing, man, nothing. I'm just here, just watching that movie. Is
to
it?
understand now.
Are you able to see what's going on? The what is that? Rebel Ridge. Once again, welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. What time is it in England? What time is it? Okay, right now I'm back. I'm back with you guys, man. I was going to say he's selling only to. What is FG? What does FG stand for? Oh, okay, for it's almost 5. Okay. NNPC. Is that a local or an international thing? Oh, federal government. Oh, okay. That's the best way to go about it. Man, you guys need a lot of companies like that can employ the youth that you have in your countries. You have like problem, economic issues. You need a lot of investment, especially from your local, from people in your country. Messed up our channel. Yes, 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 and yes, yes. I'm telling you, man, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I lost like just because I wasn't able to come and stream with you guys. I lost like yesterday. I lost like 14 people because I don't know. It's like YouTube is like, hey, if you're not coming, if you're not streaming, then we just like people are disconnecting. I lost 14 subscribers, man. So it looked like every day if you're not subscribing, your the algorithm is kicking you down. Yeah, you're absolutely right. But I was extremely busy preparing for interviews and doing all of that and working and all of that. Even today, the reason why I'm here early, I was supposed to be sleeping. I slept only 3, 4, 5 hours last night. I was supposed to catch up, you know what I mean, to sleep, but I had to take my car to dealership, and they're doing the checkup right now. The interview, I mean, I was telling Fury Fettel about the interview yesterday, and he got me, he caught me off guard. I felt like I did everything right, but by the at the end of the interview, he's like, "Do you want to ask me a question?" I said, "Yeah." I asked him 2 questions. And then he said, "There's one important, the most important. You didn't ask me the most important question." I say, "What was it? What is it?" And he's like, "You didn't ask me how you did compared to the other group of scientists that I interviewed." I say, "Okay." I say, "No." I think I was laughing. I was like, he said, "Why you didn't ask me that?" I was like, "Bro, I'm scared." I just he said, "You don't need to be scared. You just go ahead." Okay, let me show you. Let me tell you how you did compared to other people. And then he said, the other people that I interview are here and you're here. And I was like, wow, that I was like, okay, I see. Okay, is there anything that I can do to prove? He said, no, 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 no. I said, yo, man, a space. What's up, man? Yeah, long time no see. I don't know if you still remember me, bro. Yeah, I still remember that username. That pictures and the username. I remember that username, but I forgot where you're from, man. Good day and night. Yeah, you still scientist or something? Yeah, I'm still there. He was nasty. Yep. That's what I was. But last night we were talking. I streamed yesterday, and then and Fury Fettel actually came, with a new perspective. I was thinking that he was being mean, but Fury Fettel was telling me that this is like a behavioral questions. It's kind of like they want to see if like you can take a a criticism, or you can take a constructive criticism and shit like that. They want to see how you react. I was like, wow, I didn't pay. I never been, never have I ever been asked this kind of question. And then for him to compare me and say that I'm right here and the other scientists are there, I'm like, wow. So he gave me a new perspective, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense because I'm new to this. I'm not like very familiar with the system here. Yes, I'm still a space Santries. Is that Santries? Am I saying your name? I don't even know how to read your name. Where are you from again? Can you remember? I remember your username. I still remember your username, but I don't remember where. Yeah. Yeah. I think. And I try to ask a lot of my co-workers to see if they've been asked this kind of question, and nobody say, because like it was at the end, you know what I mean, when we already finished the interview, and it was my turn to ask him about the question, to ask him any question that I wanted. And I decided to ask him about what the thing that I think was important to me to understand about what they're doing. But the final word, he was like, bro, you asked me everything, but you didn't ask me the most important question, which was, how did you do compared to other people? I was like, bro, I don't want to ask, I don't want to know. Oh, you passed your TET uni semester. Remember that statistics subject that I said was too hard. Well, I passed that subject, and man, beautiful, beautiful, man. Congratulations, guys. Give a thumbs up to our brother here. This is the kind of progress that we want to see from the people who are coming, who are joining us on this channel, man. So W to you, my friend. W to you, my friend. And so yeah, W. And the final question can be determined by the interview. It is too subjective. Congratulations, SP. Yes, yes, that's what I was thinking. But he did ask me anyway. And then the funny part of it, I after the interview I went ahead and Slack him. We have like a channel whereby we can communicate. I Slack him. I say, you know what? Thank you for giving me the opportunity for the interview. It was actually I learned a lot. You know what he did? He didn't even reply. He just give me a thumbs up. I was like, bro. Yeah, congratulations, Spade. Thanks, guys, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, yeah, Space, man. In this channel, everybody is a successful person, man. We have everybody is just successful, and yeah, yep, yeah. So yeah, that's the reason why I wasn't able to come and talk to you guys every day, and I was like, I don't even, I didn't even the last 2 weeks. I wasn't even having like enough time to sleep. Let alone come and sit down for 1 hour, 2 hours, and 3 hours. I sleep like maybe 4 hours. Get up, start doing some, writing some paper, reading some papers, and getting ready, and then go back to work and all of that. But that's it, man. Yeah, that's life, man. That's life. That's life. I don't know, but yeah, you live, you learn, man. It's 2L. You live and you learn. You can try again next time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But that was mean. That was nasty. That was nasty, right? That's the best thing to do. That's the best thing to do. But that's the best thing to do. Here in this country, in order for you to start a business, is actually a fight. So it's starting a business here. It's not like Africa. Where I come from, you start a business without even the involvement of the government. You got your capital. You want to start a business, go ahead and do your thing, and then later on you can actually talk to the government. But here, in order for you to start a business, it's like headache, application, and if you don't have enough cash, most of the time you won't have enough cash. You need to have good credit, all of that nonsense. It's a lot of work, man. 3 more semesters left, and then I will have my bachelor degree, man. I can't wait for that day that you will be coming on this channel to inform all of us that you already got your degree, man. I think you can do it, man. You can do it, man. Are you guys back to school or no? I hope you all best life, because we all need to fight in our future endeavor. Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you, my friend. I agree with you. Yeah, it's very close, man. It's very close. Very, very close. Very, very close of entering the market force. Yeah, can't give up now, I guess. Yeah, no give up, man. No give up. No need to give up. die. That's how how it is done in this on this planet Earth. No surrender, no looking back, man. Keep fighting, keep fighting. One of these days you'll make it to the top. I was telling one of the guys, one of my friend, that in this war, in this life, even when you win, you lose, you still lose. He never understood what I meant by that. Like, even if you win, you lose. That's the life we live in. I felt like the moment you are born, the moment I lecture, oh, you lecture in 2 minutes. All right. I don't wanna I don't wanna mess up your brain. You know the way I am, the way my brain is. Like, if I wanna do something important, if I wanna do brain work, if I wanna use my brain a lot, I don't wanna use phone. I don't want to I don't want to cloud my brain with this nonsense of social media. That's the way I do it. All right, no problem, my friend. No problem, man. Take your time, and then until then, stay safe, man. Yep, I'll be starting my fourth next month, man. Wow, that's beautiful. Yes, I'll be there. Where I'm sitting right here. I'm waiting for the what am I call? I'm waiting for the dealership to call me. So, like, I brought my car to the dealership. They're doing the checkup. They say it may take like up to 4 hours, and I'm waiting for them to call me. So, like, if they didn't call me, you will find me here, because I need to take my car and go back to where I'm supposed to be. I'm just doing the checkup, and they tell me what's wrong with the car, and then I will see if my mechanic can fix it. So yeah, I'll be around, hopefully. All right, I need to go and sleep now. Bye. Okay, have a wonderful night, man. Have a wonderful night. I don't know what time is it in your country, but enjoy your sleeping, man. She's pretty bad. Yeah.
All right, Sasha. We'll talk again. Good seeing you.
Oh, Bantua. Bantuas. What's up? How are you doing today? It's been a while, long time. Sorry, guys, I've been absent a little bit, but I'm back. How you doing? How is Bahrain? I know you. I remember you from Bahrain, right? Are you back to school or not? I'm watching a fantastic movie, man. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you guys back to school, and what are you doing right now? You in school or you home right now? Oh man, what time is it in Bahrain? Oh, okay. When are you going to bed? When do you usually go to bed? Do you stay up very late or you go up early? You go to bed very early, around 9. Oh, back again. Welcome back, Tamino Minini. Oh, it's 11. Oh, you always go to bed at around 11. Okay. To get up at what time? When do you get up? Are you a morning person or you like Tamino Minini, what you been doing, man? Hopefully you're investing your money, man. This is the right time for you to buy some stuff in Nigeria. Oh, my friend. Oh, 4:10. That's very early. So you sleep 11 to get up around 4. That's very early. That's very early, man. That's very early. I felt like if I sleep around 11, I would be I would invest. I do invest. What can I buy? Mostly American stock. Oh, you buy an American stock? Ah, you think American stocks are better than, you know? I feel like, cash money, man. Buying some houses, land in Nigeria right now. Buy them and save them for later. Buy some stuff, good stuff, valuable stuff, and save it for later. The forex help make. Yep. I was thinking that the American things. I'm too broke to buy houses, man. Oh God, damn. So houses are expensive in Nigeria right now. That's what you tell me. What about empty land? A lot of, you know, hectares and of lands. These are the only thing that will not devalue, right? Land and houses. A land in rural area is about 7 to 10 million naira in my state at least. So 7 to 10 million is what? Like 10,000, 20,000, 1 million, 10,000 US dollars, 200. Guys, you guys need to buy houses right, land right now before it's get too. It's not gonna get cheaper. Oh, okay, six. Yeah, okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. The funny part of it is that when I was going out of Cameroon, before I move out of Cameroon, I remember a chief of a small county in my village. He was giving people, land for free. They just needed people who can move there. And my dad was like, "Go and get that house, get that land." I was like, "No, man, this is a village. I don't want to live in a village." They were giving land for free, man, just empty land. If you can just go there and plant and farm, that's the condition. You need to move there and farm, and you get free land, and they give it to your name. And yeah, I was too young to understand. I was too stupid. I was thinking that, man, this is village, man. I'm not gonna waste my time in village. Like a township where there's like maybe 500 people, less than 500 people. Yeah, that's what my uncle is doing. My uncle right now, who live in Kenya, he just bought a huge land, and he hired some Israeli, some Jewish to go and work on that land. The Jewish dude now is managing the land. He's farming. He moved to Africa. He moved to Cameroon. He's farming that land. FG recently arrested a whistleblower. What is FG? Did you know they charge some protesters for treason? Yeah, that's what you get. Remember, when you decide, that's what you guys don't know. When you decide to protest against a government, you have to make sure that you don't go home without getting what you want. If you protest against the system and the system is still there, the system win, that means the system will make sure you guys will never do it again. So that's on you. That's on you guys, or the protesters who just decided out of nowhere to go and leave everybody out of it. Yeah, they were waving Russian flags. You know, it's just like people are fed up with the system and the current system that Africans are having. So I felt like, oh, okay. So they didn't know the difference between the armed force flags and the Russian flags. Yeah, I think you guys need to do it the right way, man. When you protest, you have to make go from the beginning to the end. You don't just protest out, you know, and just stop the protest and think like, oh, everything's gonna be cool. It's not gonna be cool. They're gonna just get you. If you didn't win, they will make sure that what you're saying that, but they intentionally make Northern illiterate, the useful idiot. I don't think that's the way it works. I think Northerners' problems are just deep. Northerners' problem is coming from, you know, Northerners being like, you know, they've been in a system, they've been like, you know, living on their own for a long time. So Northern, there's a lot of religions. You see Boko Haram. Boko Haram in Hausa, it means that the academic, you know what I mean, the, you know, the Western, you know, teaching is actually forbidden. Though, you see, this is, if you learn, if you understand that, then you will understand Northerners are into religion more than they are into education of things that are important to them. And now they're paying heavy price, and they are elite. Even they are elite, like they still, like, you know, like if you go to you know, Sanusi, Mohammed Sanusi or whatever his name is, like, you know, the king, the Lamido, the king of Yola, what is his name, Mohammed Sanusi or whatever. That dude, if you go and look at his education is actually, yeah, their political power is like they have the literacy, they're illiterate when it comes to, like, you know, things that are important, but they're just trying to you know, study religion. They're on to, they're like into religion more than they are into something that is, you know, that can benefit the country. But now the wake up call will come, but it's gonna be too late, you know. And Northerners also, they have like their population. They have a huge population. They have a lot of. Sanusi himself, like, you know, he's like even though he went to, like, you know, he studied religion, you know, he went to study. He's also business. I think he went to Sudan. He studied in Sudan and all of that. But his education, he's like, you know, it is a religious thing. You have to understand. Even though he's trying to, his English is good and all of that, but it is a a religious thing. Right now, he's teaching a religion. He's teaching is, you know, if he's talking to Nigeria and the whole Nigeria is talking, like, you know, as a, you know, somebody who's a patriot. But when he go back to the north, it is all about religion, you know. So like he have his loyalty to the religion is more important than you know, trying to preach a message that will awaken his people, the Northerners, you know. So that's what I blame him. If you watch him, I've seen his intervention in Morocco and all of that, you know. So yeah, I mean, the elite sold the Northerners, man. It's not the government, man. The elite, the education, the mentality is that Boko Haram. Boko meaning you know, education, Western education is forbidden. That's the concept. That's the, yeah, that's what they do. I mean, he's using, because in that, and also, like, you know, I feel like majority of those African countries are just like that. Like if you go to Senegal is there. They have like their neighbor, like Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger, who are facing a lot of terrorism. But you know, the new leaders of Senegal now, yes, you know, they forget, they go and protest for Palestine. So like that's the contradiction. You have people, your house is burning, but because of religion, you would rather go ahead and start protesting against Palestine. You know what I mean? Because that's the most important issue in the Muslim world. So he's like, yeah, but you know, he was trying. You know, these people, they have their agenda. Like, you know, if you have to listen to them very carefully, when he's talking to, when he's nationally, when he's serving, then when he's talking to you guys nationally, he will sound like somebody who's like, you know, very, you know, he's talking to everybody. But you know, deep down, he's a very religious person, and all of his policies are guided by religion. That's what it is. That's what it is. But people will jump. People will forget that. People will just he's good. The way he speak, his rhetoric, his English, because he speak very good English. Then people will forget all of you know. Will think that, oh, he's a good guy. He's a smart dude just because he speak good English. But deep down, he's very religious person. Yeah. So most of these African leaders, they don't have their priority right. You know what I mean? They just like, you know, they're very religious. They're more religious than they are. They're concerned more about religion than they. Do you know David? No, I don't know. I don't know him. Yeah. So if you go to Senegal, you know, I was watching the president of Senegal, or the new leaders of Senegal who are protesting for Palestine and going inside the mosque and giving a speech about supporting Palestine. These same people, the religion, and also like they're not different, and people were saying, oh, the old regime is better and all of that. How come, you know, you guys are Africans and the people who are dying in Mali are actually Muslim? If you say that, oh, you know, religious is the first thing that concern you, then you're supposed to be worried about what is happening in Mali, because Mali is actually 90% Muslim. They're Muslim, and also they're your neighbor. Burkina Faso are Muslim, Niger are Muslim, but no, you don't care about that. You just go and talk about some other stuff. He's the journalist that released the report on how our current president was drug traffickers in the USA. David, but then again, for me, these things are very complicated. It's very complicated. David, let me Google him. David, who? Okay. Oh yeah, David Hun is Nigerian journalist and author and all of that. Okay. Okay, his report how our current president is drug trafficker in the USA. He released it during the presidential campaign. After that, they arrested journalist 99 officers now wanted by foreign government, federal government. Yeah, yeah, that's the pity thing. That's a small thing that. But the problem in Nigeria, you have a lot of trouble, man. You have a lot of trouble. People are forced. They belong to their religion. Then you know, tribalism and sectarianism. You know, that's you know, like people will vote when it comes to election time. The people will vote for their tribe. It doesn't matter whether he's a good guy, a good leader, or a bad leader. That's what is happening in Nigeria. So your problem is deep. So people will look at this. They will look at their tribe, and if their tribe is not represented, then they will look at religion. You know, so Muslim will vote for, like if a Hausa dude, if a Hausa dude is like, you know, is running for presidency, the Hausa people will vote for him. Doesn't matter whether he's good or not. And then the other tribe who are Muslim and who are not Hausa, they will look at him as though he's a Muslim. At least even though he's not their tribe, he's at least Muslim. So it's very deep, man. This kind of shit. Yeah, that's what it is, and you cannot advance the country. You cannot like move forward with this kind of mentality. With this kind of mentality, you know, that's why you guys have a person like Tinubu or whatever his name is. I think what Nigeria, and also I feel like what Nigeria need, they need to suspend the. For me, I think majority of these African countries need a good dictator, or because before you start talking about democracy and all of that, you need to actually establish. You need to have like, you know, You have established, you have order in your countries. You have to put people in their place before you can talk about democracy. If there's no that, you have to educate people. You know? So that's the reason why I'm with what Burkina Faso and Mali is doing right now, and also Niger, because democracy been tried and fell. The Democrat that are coming, they just like, so like for Tinubu rather will say, oh, I came like, I was voted in, even though we know that it's just like, a tribalism and religion, sectarianism that brought him in. So we need a good military guy who can just overthrow that government and put some orders, and put some orders and force people to go to work. Like I was saying the other day, we need to change the system and completely change that system. Completely change that system. That's what this guy. Do you follow the Ethiopian politics? The guy from Ethiopia, his name is Ahmad Abi Ahmad or whatever, the prime minister from Ethiopia. He's a good guy. He's right now he's transforming Ethiopia to something different. Yeah, every section in Nigeria is very corrupt. Every section in your country is very corrupt. And in my country also, in Cameroon too. But yeah, you need to find one good guy. You need to find the one, a patriot, a guy who is a patriot. Come in and suspend even suspend the constitution. Suspend that constitution. If that constitution suspended, put the country in hall, you know what I mean, and try to fix it. Fix everything. Fix everything. If you don't do that, you're not gonna survive. And let me tell you something. If your country fell, you will see a lot of countries, smaller country. You'll see what they will do to you. Because once the country that are surrounded you, the countries around the world, they're like parasite. They're waiting for an opportunity to feed on you. You know what I mean? So let's take example of Sudan, for instance. Sudan, they were fine until they get involved in the civil war. Now their people are now refugees, and now countries they immigrate to countries like Egypt, and now they've been people talking terrible about them. People don't want to receive them. People asking them to go home. People are kicking them out. That's what will happen. You need that to happen. You need this soldier to actually bully people, because I feel like this is what I can tell you. I feel like democracy, in order to a country to become like a straight, blood has to be shed. That's what I feel like. I feel like many of those countries, if you're not ready to shed blood, your country is not gonna. Go back and look at the history of the United States of America. You think like they become the way they are just by being just like people sleeping, thinking, oh, democracy will come. You have to fight for democracy, and I mean that. It's not just going to the ballot. Before you force people to respect rules and regulations, they have to see the consequence. America was about to split into two. They went to war, civil war here. You know what I mean? A lot of human died, sacrifice for this country before people realize that, okay, it's very important we respect rules and regulation. They saw the consequence. They don't want to do it no more. So blood has to be shed. So that's what I'm saying. Dictators are necessary, are very, very, very important. If all of that rules, when the military take over, the rules, it becomes just military rules. That's what we need. Because when people feel like they feel like they don't feel threatened, they will keep doing. Because when you tell me that Nigerian politicians are very corrupt, what I understand from that is that Nigerian people are actually very corrupt. That's what it is. They need to be put in straightened up. So the politicians are not coming from other society. The corrupt politicians are coming from the from Nigerian tissue, from the community, Nigerian communities. They're the ones who are corrupt. So we need to see that. We need to re-educate people. Yeah, that's what I feel like. I feel like we need a dictators. We need a dictators a military dictator that will show people that there are consequences of what you're doing. Your action actually is very important, and you need to do it because you need to gain respect. If you don't do that, your people will be bullied. You see what is happening to you, like, the South African are saying they don't want Nigeria to their countries, all right? And you see the consequence, and if you keep doing that, you will have a lot of countries around the world who will be bullying your people, who will be humiliating your people. See, when let's say for instance, I was watching the news the other day, yesterday, where, like, Nigerian basketball players were rejected, or, like, South Africa refused to give them visa. You see, and yeah, but you lose more respect if you continue doing that, because you giving your country, the people who are leading your country, they don't have balls. They don't. They're rich people who are disconnected from the majority of your population. Yes, you know that the Nigeria, what I mean, when you are look, let's take example of Congo. People are saying that, oh, Mobutu, the dictator Mobutu. People are casting Mobutu, but actually the glory of Congo was actually under the dictator Mobutu. So Mobutu was respected when they were under. Yes, Mobutu, Congo was a respected country when they had a dictators. Once that dictator fall, the Western power decided to force him out, and he fall. That's it. Congo become nothing. Remember during the time of Mobutu, actually, Congo was playing the role that Saudi Arabia is playing right now, which is all the entertainment industry is going to Saudi Arabia. You see, the boxing match, the Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou and UFC, everything is going to Saudi Arabia. Remember back in the days when Mobutu was there, everything, the most important match, Muhammad Ali fighting, what's that dude, Joe Frazier or whatever, was in Zaire, in Congo. See, so that's what scare him. You know what I mean? So you see, to reach a level whereby you're competing entertainment, you're competing with America. That's the reason why they had to kick him out. So even though he's a dictator, even though he assassinated things, actually his dictatorship actually helped his country. Most of the Middle Eastern countries are authoritarian regime, but they're the best regime right now. China can be considered also a communist regime. So people need to be scared. I think Cameroon and Nigeria, they need to have a leader that will scare the shit out of the people who are living there. Regionalism, like, you can do it like a federalism or whatever it is that you want to do it, but it doesn't matter. Right now, the whole country need to actually, straighten up, the population, Nigeria population, because if you don't do it right now, when are you going to do it? When are you going to do it? You need to straighten people up. You need to force all Nigerian youth to work for the countries. You have a population, you need to start using that population. That's also a currency, you know what I mean? You have to start working those population, because right now there's individualistic, everybody's on their own. Yeah, just Europe, and that thing is not gonna. I feel like if you're doing that, tribe having their own system is just trouble. It's just trouble. You need to ignore what Yoruba is having, or even adapt the Yoruba thing, but you need to put it like, you need to unite the country. Yeah, but this is you're calling the name. This is tribalism. This is tribalism, because if you do that within the countries, this is exclusivism. You're trying to You're trying to reinforce the tribalism, but you need to take it. Even though that system exists within the society, Yoruba is having a wonderful system, but you need to take it and unite the whole countries. The whole tribe, every tribe, they need to feel included. That's what I think. It doesn't matter. That guy can come from Yoruba, from Hausa, from Fulani, from Igbo, from anybody, from all the tribe. But he has to do it for the sake of the country, to save the country from where it is right now. You guys are, it's like you don't have a leader. The leader is just there. Is symbolic. It's not respected. It's not respected. See what difference it makes when you have a good leader. Look at Burkina Faso, a small country, strong leaders, respected everywhere. Respected everywhere. You go to Russia, Russian, Putin respected it. He's talking about creating, creating a nuclear energy. He's in a deal right now, talking to Russia so that they can come and establish a nuclear power in Burkina Faso. This is where he is. Whereas, like, you have a guy, Tinubu, who's taking his order from the Western countries. What I'm telling you is that it is crucial right now that Nigeria go and read what China did in their country. Don't read what India is doing. Read what China did in their country. How did Chinese people close on themselves and with one dictator? And that dictator is, he's been pushed, even though he's a dictator, but he's like urgency. You know what I mean? As Xi Jinping or whatever his name is, he's there, but he know that he need to work hard for the Chinese people. Look what the president look what the president of Egypt, the dictator, the new guy, the guy who did the coup, Sisi. Look what he's doing to Egypt. Just he did his coup back in 2012, 2011, 2012, 2013. He did the coup. He became a president, and then everybody rejected him. Everybody rejected his system. Because of that, he went ahead. He built a new capital. That's what LCC is doing. Yeah, man, what's happening, man? That's what he is doing to Egypt. He built a new capital within just like less than 10 years. This dude, he's a military guy. He built a new capital. That Egypt now they're moving away from Cairo. That's what he did. Why? And he's a dictator. And he's rebuilding his army. Egypt right now is like, they have like, the top 10 country in terms of like armies, the top 10 strongest country in the world right now. He's a dictator. And how did he achieve that? When he did his coup, the people who supported the Muslim Brotherhood leader that he did, those people were protesting. They were outside. He shed blood. I was in Egypt back in the day. That's the reason. It's the reason why I moved out of Egypt. So like, people didn't want to accept him, but he has to unalive a lot of people. Innocent people died. And the regime that he did, the whole regime that he did a coup against them was put in jail, and their leader died. You know what I mean, in jail. That's what he did to straighten the countries up, and he's still there. And he feel like he's under the threat, like, you know what I mean? That's what he feel. So like he's always under the threat. So that's why he's working for the country. Chairman Mao, who certified China's success. Yes. But come to the Western world and read about the Mao. He's a communist, he's all of that. They talk about the revolution. They talked about the rioting that happened. I forgot the square. Whereby some Chinese were unalive or all of that. That's what they're talking about. But price, you have to sacrifice in this world. That leader, he straightened the countries up. He's a dictator. He come there, hey, if you f around, you will find out. That's what he did. You're not that important. He established that the country is more important than your tribe and than the individual. You know what I mean? He established that. No, some economy, let them argue what they're arguing right now. If you want to be sure, like imagine, look at China, compare China to India, 1.4 billion. There's nobody, no one can lead. Tiananmen Square. Yeah, nobody can lead nobody have ever lead a country of the size of China. So nobody can tell us what would be the best. China is the only one who can tell us, because they actually managed to lead a country of population 1.4 billion people, and they managed to do that. So Chinese people are the one. America cannot tell us because they're less than 300. China is like 4 times America. So they're the one who can tell us. And look at China. Compare China and Nigeria. Nigeria for me is like bunch of unorganized people, even though like they're less than 300 million people. Nigerians are everywhere. Nigeria is like, you know, on the net. Nigerians don't know where they're going. They don't know what to do because they don't have a leader. Compare them to China, who have like 1.4 billion. You will feel like the way you see Nigerian outside, you will feel like, you know, if you ask somebody from outside, you will think that, oh, Nigeria have 1.4 billion, whereas China is having like, you know, 300 million. But it's not the case. China is actually 1.4 billion, but they managed to actually capture that population, and they're managing that population very well. And all of their people, when they go outside, they have a purpose in life. They're already straightened up. Whereas compare that to Nigerians, who are like, you know, left to do whatever they feel like doing. They you know, they're all over the places. They're all over the places, and people are like, oh, we don't want Nigerian. Oh, we don't want Nigerian here. Oh, it's like, you know what I mean? And they're left to do nothing, and you know, and people don't know what is happening. So yeah, people can say whatever they want to say about the Chinese, how the Chinese people managed to do that, but I'm telling you that the Chinese people is the most successful. The regime is the most successful regime in the world right now. And India actually, India is being fooled, you know what I mean, by the Westerners. India is being told, oh, you're the largest democracy. Nobody eat democracy if your country is messed up. Look at India. Indians are all over the world. All over the world, and compare them to China. Chinese are all over the world, but Chinese are more organized. Indians are going there. You know, look the way Indians are being treated in the Gulf countries. You know, they're not that important. Lately, I was watching a. Yeah, no, Indian are more individualistic. That's what I can tell you. For me, when I compare Indian and Chinese, I think Indian are more individualistic, whereas Chinese are more like, you know, are united. They're united in what they're doing. Chinese are not there to sell their knowledge. Chinese are not there to sell their knowledge. So if you look at around, you see that a lot of industry, majority of industries, biotech and IT and engineering and medicine and health, you know, all of it is run by Indian. But it's just like, it's not that, it's because Indian are ready to sacrifice themselves. So you have a American company who can go to IIT, which is the best university it's like a Harvard of India. They can go there and pick up the best talent in that university. The best students are picked from there, and then they bring them here in the USA. Those Indian brand are being used by American. They run in American companies. China don't allow that. China is doing the opposite. China just, you know, their best student, they take them back to China. They're trying to take them back to China to build China. So they're not individualistic in that sense. So I was watching a Netflix movie, an Indian movie on Netflix. That movie is talking about the treatment that, you know, Indian are receiving in the Middle East. They go there, working for those Arab, and those Arab, you know, maltreat them and all of that. And this is where we are, you know. Ethiopia, in Africa, Ethiopia, Nigeria, and you know, Uganda, Congo. It's time. This is the right time for us to start doing something important, you know, to start straightening up our people. If you don't do that, soon we'll be actually, our people will be rejected by everybody. We'll be immigrant. You know, you'll be trying to immigrate to the world, to Europe. People will be using you as slave. Look at what Libyans are doing to some of these sub-Saharan Africans. They're selling them as slave. That's what you put yourself into. If you don't straighten your country, if you don't put your countries in order, your people, your youth will be going outside, and people will be using them like slave. Some of the bus programmer in my state also went to an yes, that's what is in IIT. Yeah, Indian Institute of Technology. So when you go there, I have a lot of people, a lot of friends, a lot of Indian who are coming, like the best of them. They get hired from Google from there. And people think, oh, people now, Indian think, it's a good thing. Look at all the company around the world is run by Indian, but it's not. Is it a good thing though? If you cannot use your brain, your talent to develop your countries, I don't think so. And that's what Nigeria is trying to do. That's what Nigerians are doing right now. All Nigerians, they take the best of Nigerians are going outside. I think like I'm just talking to myself, just one person. I think I'm frozen. Let me